Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Fight Night. I am your commentator for this evening, Darren Jacobs. And it is time to straight away go to our new WIW Heavyweight Champion, who I'm sure is very eager to congratulate himself on a big victory at Warzone. So we'll hand the mic over to him, and it'll be King Sam, the new champ, kicking off the show. I told you, I only needed one shot, and guess what happens? Oh wait, you don't have to guess. I'm the champion, baby! Me and my boys walked out with all but one title at Warzone. But don't worry, because Travis still has his rematch. So, by the end of the Uprising pay-per-view, the pack will hold every title on Friday Fight Night. And there isn't anything that anyone backstage can do to stop us. And right on the money, right on the cue, Original Brad makes an appearance, looking very, very disappointed and angry with the last result. King Sam beats him for a second time, and that is the last thing that he would have wanted to happen come the end of the Warzone pay-per-view. Of course, still with a rematch, but Brad coming out here to make the claim that he's ready to end the Wolfpac's reign of terror. But right now he's having a difficult job with it, so let's see what he has to say as he addresses King Sam. Congrats, Sam. You did it. I underestimated you and I paid the price for it. But I still have my rematch. So you better enjoy your brief time that you hold the title, because it is going right back where it belongs. Around the waist of the rightful champion. Where have I heard this speech before? Oh yeah, right before the pay-per-view, where I beat you for a second week in a row and took my title back. Face it, Brad, I got your number. We could go back and forth 1,000 times, but the result doesn't change. You still tap to the crossface chicken wing, and I still walk out the champion. What you don't see is that unlike you, I get better with every fight. Next time we step in the ring, I won't be limited to making you tap. But even if I was, and you tried to lock that hold in on me again, I'll break your damn arm off before you can even get close. And when the battle axe is dropped on you, the title will be back with me. Listen, instead of giving everyone false promises again, why don't you get ready for your match? You're facing Travis in tonight's main event, and since he lost the title, he's got a point to prove. So you better be ready, because the Wolfpac are helping you to achieve your new streak. The Original Brad losing streak. Well, there you have it. Tonight's main event confirmed, and the rematch for these two will be eagerly anticipated. The battle between the Wolfpac and Original Brad continues, but can he walk out on top? Well, after a heated exchange between King Sam and Original Brad, it's time to get on with some actual wrestling, and it's time for another traditional debut matchup here on Friday Fight Night. Another man ready to step into the ring and prove himself. His name is Peter Bolton. He's here tonight to face a random opponent. He doesn't know who it is. We don't know who it is until the theme music hits. But he's here tonight to prove himself. Last episode on Monday Night Mayhem, Stephen Miller debuted and won, so that puts more pressure on this man here, Peter Bolton. And you all know from watching the show how much one win can change your entire career. If you win your first match, you join a very elite few. And of course on Friday Fight Night, it's more obvious than any, because the current television champion won his first match in WIW. It just shows what you're capable of. And of course the world champion, all the way back then when he made his debut and won, he is now, of course, the WIW heavyweight champion, that man being King Sam. So big things if you can win your debut match. Oh, but by the sounds of the music, he has one tough matchup. It is the man who won at Warzone and will be heading to the Money in the Bank ladder match for Friday Fight Night. It is Max Danger. A mixed night at the Warzone pay-per-view for the Danger family. Chris Danger losing in a no-holds-barred to the big boss, who picked up his first victory. He'll be in action later tonight with a chance to get into that final spot of Money in the Bank for the Friday Fight Night side. So after tonight, we'll know everyone who will be representing Friday Fight Night in the 8-man ladder match at the Uprising pay-per-view in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's going to be a big one, and pride is on the line as well as a shot at the title. But tonight, Peter Bolton makes his debut. Can he capitalize on this big opportunity? We'll see what he can do. Straight away into a collar and elbow tie-up, trying to make an early advancement if he can. So that's what he needs to do. One thing I've always said in these matches, you've got to come out strong. You've got to show what you're capable of. Win or lose, this is about showcasing your skills. And that's what Peter Bolton's going to hope to do here. Look at Max Danger, though, trying to advance the hold himself. But Peter Bolton, once again, trying to get the better of him. Scoops him down. And now has got him in a headlock here, just tightening the grip. Smart strategy, O'Holland, into a head scissors. And these two having a feeling out process here, and some good chain wrestling from both sides. But Max Danger going to land the first blow of the fight, and he doesn't want to waste any more time. He wants to get this one over and done with, and at a count of 1, Peter Bolton kicks out. Max Danger, of course, has had a great return to WIW. He wasn't really a full member of the roster until quite recently. Of course, teaming with his dad. Of course, they've beaten the Wolfpac, the current Fight Night Tag Team Champions, so it's important for them that they carry on their momentum. Of course, Chris Danger is not going to be in action for a little while at least, because unfortunately he picked up some serious injuries in his no-hold-barred match. But it does give Max Danger the opportunity he needs to get the Money in the Bank briefcase and capitalize on the opportunity. He's got a big boot there by Max, and now going high risk up to the top rope, looking to fly. Peter Bolton crawling back to his feet, but Max is waiting for him. What does he have planned? A massive shoulder tackle. And those aren't very successful most of the time, them shoulder tackles. But they did the trick there, and a big scoop-up slam. And Max Danger coming out with fast-paced offense here. And Peter Bolton hit Matt with an elbow drop. And straight into the cover again. Max Danger not wasting any time here tonight. But Peter Bolton not going to let his debut be ruined by Max Danger if he can help it. He's just debuted too late to really compete for Money in the Bank, as the final spot is going to be announced later tonight in a fatal 4-way matchup between 4 people who the general manager has seen earned it, either at Warzone or in other matchups. Big suplex by Peter Bolton. And he's trying to provide the fight back. It's been quite a 50-50 start yet. No one's really dominated the match. But now Peter Bolton trying to pull away if he can. And picks him up. Look at this, not wasting any time, not wasting the spell of opportunity he has here. Snaps him over the shoulder. A big counter though, and there's the elbow. And now Max Danger, hold on, picks him up. Oh, and just a toss across the ring there. Big throw by Max Danger, showing the brute strength that he naturally has as a member of the Danger family. And now, back to his feet. Looking to fly. Oh, and missed the shoulder tackle. And now look at this, Peter Bolton now. Oh, look at this, picks him up on the shoulders. What's he thinking? Oh, and a flapjack down. Big connection. And Peter Bolton, all of a sudden with some control and some breathing room in this matchup. Playing to the crowd. The crowd fascinated by this one, as am I. It's always interesting to see someone debut and see what they bring to WIW. And Peter Bolton's bringing a real fight to Max Danger right now. And now look at this. Looking to go high risk. Looking for the superplex. In a dangerous position. Superplex. Slap bang in the middle of the ring. And straight into the cover off the impact. But Max Danger wasn't having any of it. He was on the way up. Oh, look at that. A big counter again. Max Danger not letting him get them behind attacks. Look at that. Spinning back fist. Spinning back fist. The tide turns, but Peter Bolton's trying to fight on still. Oh, look at this. Scoop up spinebuster. And Max Danger didn't see that one coming. And now look at this. Peter Bolton ready to put Max Danger away if he can help it. Looking for something. What's he thinking? Oh, look at a massive DDT from Peter Bolton. And straight into the cover. Is that going to be enough to knock off Max Danger? It's a 2. And the frustration there from Peter Bolton. He thought he had that one there. And Max Danger with the counter. Needs to capitalize on this window of opportunity if he can. He's going straight into the cover, trying to catch him off guard, and another 1 count. Best that Max has done so far is only a 1. And Peter Bolton thought he put him away there with that massive DDT. And the DDT, quite a favourable move to a lot of people. And look at this, just hammering away now as Max Danger. Picks him up, not wasting any time. Looking to spin him around. Oh, look at that big power bomb there, and it's only a rope break. Poor ring awareness there by Max. Maybe the spin was a little unnecessary there. Straight into the cover there after the leg takedown. And these two battling on. The crowd really getting into this one. This has been a good start to the opening of the contest. To the opening of the show, excuse me. And Peter Bolton and Max Danger have just been exchanging hits. No one with complete control in this match, but Peter Bolton looking ready to do more damage if he can. A flying neck breaker off the middle rope, and now drops the double axe handle. Picks him straight back up, not wasting any time, looking snap him over the shoulders. He does. And now look at this, wrenching away on the neck. That's what you want to do. But look at this, Max powering out of it very easily there and breaks the hold. And now Max trying to capitalize, but Peter Bolton didn't let him. Didn't give him a second to do so. Might have been looking to take him back up for another superplex, but a big DDT counter. And now Max has got him again. Spinning back fist. And now what's Max thinking? Picks him up. And just kicks him back down. Max Danger not giving him a second of control for much longer in this match. He's going straight into the cover. No rope break right here in the corner, but Peter Bolton didn't need it. It's a 2 count. Oh, and that big counter there. Now Bolton can capitalize. He's got a window of opportunity. He needs to capitalize on it. Punches and kicks coming in by Bolton. Went for another snap over the shoulder. Couldn't connect. Oh, but Danger is tired. And look at this. Trying to capitalize on this window of opportunity is Peter Bolton. Max Danger's let his guard down here. And this is not the kind of thing he should be doing. Preparation for a big 8-man ladder match. Peter Bolton almost gets the 3. And he's looking tired as well now, but he still fights on. Danger had to kick out big time there, because he was looking in some serious trouble. A massive uppercut. And straight back to his feet. And another spinning back fist. And the big punches are coming out now. Oh, and Danger was looking to wrap things up. Couldn't quite connect. And look at this. Fisherman suplex. Didn't go for the cover. He hooked the leg, though. And look at that. This has been a great way to start the show, and the crowd are getting more and more into this. The more damage that is inflicted. Max was close to the 3. Is it going to be enough this time? No, it's only a 2. And he can't believe his eyes. Peter Bolton thought he had it, but now he's ready to put it away. Might be looking for that big DDT again if he can connect it. Can he connect? Or is Danger going to power out of it? He's in trouble here. There it is. Big impact. And that might be enough for Peter Bolton to pick up his debut victory. Is it about to be the second debut victory this week? No, it's another kick out. Peter Bolton can't believe his eyes. How has Max Danger kicked out of that? And now he's still fighting on. There's a shoulder takedown. Unbelievable scenes here to begin Friday Fight Night. And look at this, Peter Bolton just refusing to let any control get back in the fight. What's he thinking here? Might have been looking for another fisherman suplex. Oh no, instead it was just a regular suplex. Decided against hooking the leg this time. And Peter Bolton in complete control now. But he must be thinking, what does he have to do to put away Max Danger to stun off the ropes? And that's done the trick in the past. It's happened quite a few times on a few occasions. Stephen Miller wrapping it up with that last week. Question being, can Peter Bolton put him away? It seems like Max is just not going down for anyone. And look at this. Still fighting on here. The crowd are getting really behind this one. Another fantastic opening contest. And now look at this. Max Danger. Oh, we haven't seen this in a while. Up on the shoulders. Max out! Max out for the first time this year and straight into the cover. And no, it's a 2 count. Neither man backing down. And Max Danger just thought he had it there. And now look at this. Scooping him up. Looking for a powerbomb. Slap bang in the middle of the ring. Peter Bolton bleeding already. That's got to be it for him. And it is. Max Danger picking up some huge momentum. Coming into the Uprising pay-per-view ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase. A fantastic fight. Neither men were willing to give in for a second. There was a massive spine buster there that followed by a DDT. But it didn't matter what Peter Bolton did tonight. Max Danger just refused to stay down. It started off a back and forth contest. But in the end, only one man could walk out victorious. And Max Danger did just that here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. It's Wilson Woodward. What's he doing out here? And look at this, going straight for Max Danger, but taking his time there just to make sure that Max turned around to see it. And now Max might have caught him off guard here. And Wilson Woodward making his statement here. Of course, these two meeting in the Money in the Bank ladder match that will be happening at Uprising and trying to get a statement made here. Look at that military press. And I think Woodward doesn't quite got the desired effect that he wanted to here. Spinning back fist. And Max Danger sending a statement to Wilson Woodward or anyone in the Money in the Bank ladder match. He's coming for that briefcase. And he'll do whatever it takes to get there. What a big, big night for Max Danger. And Chris Danger must be watching on at home from where he is injured with a massive smile on his face. What a big win for Max Danger. Let's move on down the rest of the card. And now more Money in the Bank preparations as the final spot for Friday Fight Night is about to be chosen. So far we know that Liam Connors, Wilson Woodward and Max Danger will all be a part of the match, but now there will be a fatal four-way match between 4 of the general manager's picks to get the final spot for Mayhem. For Fight Night, so far we still only know one person who's making it from Monday Night Mayhem's Monday night spots. We're not quite sure of the extent of how the general manager plans to pick on that side, but he's picked 4 men who he wants to pick here tonight, and that is all that matters. He wants to concentrate on this first. I guess he wanted to get Fight Night out of the way. First man down to the ring is Loki. Now, the reason he's in this match is because during the Tag Team Championship match, Noah was also added to the injury list. The Vikings of Destiny will not be competing for the Tag Team titles for quite some time. We don't know how long Noah's injury is going to be, but from what we understand, it is very severe. So Loki has been given a chance here to enter Money in the Bank, and what an ultimate way that would be to get revenge on the Wolfpac by taking the title from them if he can cash in on the Money in the Bank contract. Next up is Big Boss, and this was quite an unusual pick from the general manager, but he said after Warzone he earned it. Max Danger and Big Boss put on one of the fights of the night in a fantastic no-holds-barred matchup. It was a very, very good showing from all of them. It was a back-and-forth affair. But in the end, Big Boss conquered Chris Danger. And Chris Danger, of course, now out injured, as I mentioned earlier. Giving Big Boss the window of opportunity to cash in the Money in the Bank if he can make the most of it. This could be his breakout match. This could be his breakout moment if he can capitalize on it. He needs something big to get his career going, and that Warzone pay-per-view did the trick, and now he's made a name for himself. He needs to keep the momentum going. Next up, okay, it is Ryan. I'm not quite sure what that sticking out of his leg is. I think that's cheating, whatever he's doing. But Ryan Austin coming down to the ring despite walking away from a matchup a couple of weeks ago. The general manager felt that he has earned this opportunity, and you can't say he hasn't. He has been fantastic since returning, especially when you consider how bad he was last year. This year, he's come back stronger than ever, and the super athlete looking to make a name for himself. I do hope that doesn't stick through the entire match. That is going to be really, really irritating. Gotta love 2K, eh? And the final participant, ready to make his way down to the ring to capture the final spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh off a defeat for the television championship, it is PJ McNair. The general manager has felt a lot has gone against McNair, but he's come so close and failed at the final hurdle, so he gets one last chance here in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. And what a big opportunity that would be if he could cash in on the Money in the Bank briefcase. PJ McNair came so close at the pay-per-view to becoming television champion, but now could push on for bigger and better things. Get revenge on Travis for everything that he's done to him. And PJ McNair with a massive opportunity here tonight if he can capitalize on it. And emerging from the darkness, here he is. Back to the regular blue and white rather than the camo green and black that he wore at the Warzone pay-per-view. He did the trick for the majority. He made it to the last two, but in the end, our new WIW television champion, Big Willie, proved to be too much for him. So it's a big matchup, but who's going to walk out the winner here tonight? Well, the bell rings, and it's not going to go away. It looks like Ryan's shorts are going to stay that way for the majority of the match. But away we go. Why it's decided to do that today, I'm not sure. It looks very wrong because that is right between his legs. But anyway, the match is going to go on with only a minor hitch, of course. Nothing really unusual going on in this one. Just typical WWE stuff, really. Anyway, this is an important matchup, so let's, of course, take it seriously. Of course, we wouldn't want any underlying jokes or anything unusual going on in this one. So PJ McNair dealing with Big Boss on the outside. Those two have a history with each other. Big Boss debuted to McNair, lost, and then went on for a series of ambushes which led to their match at Resurrection, which, of course, didn't go his way. Big Boss, but this time it has gone his way. He's developed a lot since these two last met, and it's interesting to see how these two collide in the ring. Meanwhile, Ryan and his Lance, by the looks of things... Oh my god, I can't take it seriously. Okay, Ryan over there battling with Loki, one half of the Vikings of Destiny. It would be interesting to see what happens if a Viking gets a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We know how lethal those two are together. How lethal can it be individually? Meanwhile, Big Boss continue to work away on the inside, several knees before it transitioning into a Russian leg sweep there in the middle of the ring. And they have the ring advantage. The win can't be done inside the ring. No, outside the ring. They have the advantage by standing in there, and Loki realizes that and gets inside the ring. Curse of the commentator, really. And now look at this. Just jabbing away with the knee. Oh my fuck. Jesus Christ. And now look at this. Loki scooping up Ryan, and down he goes. Meanwhile, Big Boss hit with the downward spiral there by PJ McNair. And Boss going to roll out of the ring and might look to capitalize here. Oh, had the arms hooked but couldn't capitalize on it, and now McNair trying to capitalize on Loki being down, but Ryan's going to do so instead. Drops the knee on the floor. Look at this. Ryan taking the time to taunt. And look at this. Big Boss once again going straight for McNair. Had no interest in Ryan before. Ryan just tosses him outside the ring. And interestingly enough, Ryan feared the current champion, Big Willie, but had no fear there to go straight after Big Boss and catch him with the clothesline. Look at this. Northern Lights in the ring, bridging into a cover. Might be able to capitalize. Kicks out really easily there, does Loki. So this match will determine who will be joining Wilson Woodward, Wilson Woodward, Liam Connors, Max Danger, and oh crap, who's the other? Black Jesus in the Money in the Bank ladder match. This will be the 5th participant, the 4th from Friday Fight Night. The other 3 left to decide from are the Monday Night Mayhem. But look at this, looking to make him tap here, looking to get this one over and done with. McNair kicks out on his own accord, but Big Boss was there to break it up if needs be. Now look at this, beautiful move there by Loki, bringing it to the big man. And look at this, McNair capitalized on the back being turned there. Smart strategy. And now look at this, McNair going top rope, looking to put this away, looking for the coup de grace. Connects and straight into the cover, potentially. No, wisely gonna deal with Big Boss. Ryan still down on the outside trying to recover, and look at it. Oh, and an STO. And look at this. He's got the opening he needs. He needs to make the cover, but he didn't go for it. Tried to get him in a better position, and now Ryan's back to his feet. And Ryan might be able to capitalize there. There's vicious strikes. One of the most powerful kickers in the business. Samoan driver and straight into the cover, and he only gets a 1. And now Ryan left alone in the ring with Loki. And look at this, taking him down. And that is really, really distracting. And maybe it's a tactic. Look at that, crashing into the corner with the clothesline. And Big Boss here just trying to target Ryan, but Ryan just maneuvering around. Oh, look at that. He was going for the punt kick, but interrupted by the Big Boss. And now the Big Boss fighting Ryan, battling to and fro. They're exchanging fists. And there's a belly-to-belly. And look at this. Bridging into the cover goes Loki. No one else has seen it. And Loki tried to steal it. Couldn't quite get it. Meanwhile, McNair dealing with the Big Boss once again. Oh, the referee nearly got caught in the way of that. And that's not a place you'd want to be. And oh, now up on the shoulders, Big Boss. Oh, and dropping him down on the knee. Oh, but look at this. Big knee. We've seen the impact of those knees from the Vikings of Destiny, and Loki using it to full effect here. Meanwhile, McNair looking for 1916 on the big man. Lifts him up. 600 pounds. Lifted without a doubt of problems there. Into the cover and saved by Loki. Ryan rolls out of harm's way. And now Loki looking to wrap it up here. Oh, look at this. Loki got him down. Looking for the tombstone pile driver. No. Countered by McNair. Into one of his own tombstone. Tombstone. And rolls out of harm's way. And now Big Boss left alone in the ring with McNair. He's going straight for the cover. He's not wasting any time here. Looking to capitalize if he can, and it's only a 1. Battling hard here to do whatever's necessary. Big Boss playing to the crowd here, but he's given Ryan the opportunity to get back in this ring. And now Big Boss looking to wrap it up here, but Ryan just stomping away and McNair on the ground. And now look at this, doing it together. Oh, Ryan might have been looking for a stunner. Oh, look at this. Oh, caught on the shoulders here. Big Boss catches Ryan. Samoan driver connects. Oh, look at this. The Viking. Big suplex straight into the cover. And now Boss into the cover. And everyone just trying to wrap this one up. No one taking time to worry about ring positioning or what the other team, what the other side is doing. And now look at this. Ryan looking for a suplex. 600 pounds just lifted over the shoulders like it's nothing. I think he needs to be retested. I'm not sure if he is 600 pounds the way he takes all these hits. And now look at this. Ryan, stunner. Stunner on McNair. Stunner on McNair. He doesn't go for the cover. He knows that he won't get it. And he knows that Loki will break out, and that's why he tosses him out of harm's way. He can win it right here, but he's gone for Loki. And I thought he was getting him out of the way, but he's missed an opportunity here. And now Big Boss has McNair right where he wants him. Down, hurt. And he's gone for Loki as well. And it looks like everyone's target. Oh, wait, no, Big Boss just realized there. Realized the space he has now. Up on the shoulders. Looking to wrap it up if he can. Oh, and just crashing him into the turnbuckle there. Before splatting him down. He has a window. There is the cover. He can fully get it here. This could be enough, and it's a 2. McNair kicks. And now look at this. Ryan again looking for another one. This time to Loki. Stunner. Stunner again. And this time he might go for the cover. With Big Boss distracted. 1. 2. Oh, and they stopped it by breaking up with the referee. The referee getting hit there. Oh, look at this. McNair caught him there. DDT. And now look at this. A window of opportunity. Loki rolls out of the ring. Ryan is down. This should be the moment for him. If the referee gets back up, it could be all over right here. Coup de grace. Oh, but look at this. Ryan not letting the cover occur. And look at McNair continuing. The referee is still down. No one to make the count. And you gotta believe that Big Boss is down and out for that count. The referee finally back to his feet. And now Ryan continues to work on Big Boss, but now Big Boss has a window of opportunity, but once again McNair got him again. Looking for 1916. Connects. Down goes Big Boss one more time, and now trying to get rid of Loki, but Loki able to capitalize, has him trapped in the corner. And look at this, looking for another big German suplex. And out rolls McNair. Loki, a window of opportunity. to capitalize on the damage Big Boss has just taken. Straight into the cover. Ryan shoots up to try and break up the cover if he can, but Big Boss kicks out on his own accord. Oh, look at this. Ryan now with a window of opportunity to capitalize here on Loki as if he was too busy prioritizing Big Boss, but Loki fights back and now Big Boss back to his feet. So much happening. We don't know what's going on. Oh, look at this. And Ryan Austin gets him in the corner. And now what's Ryan thinking? Crashes him into the corner. And a big bulldog takedown. Oh, but look at this. Big Boss now left in alone with Ryan as McNair slowly works his way back into the ring. Ryan with the count. Oh, look at this. McNair again from behind. Inverted DDT. And now looking to wrap him up. And Ryan's going to let him do it. Oh, wait. No, Ryan's not going to let him do it. And look at this. Ryan's going to do it himself. And McNair goes top rope. Might have been looking for coup de grace, but Ryan taking down. Oh, look at this! He took him down, and down goes Big Boss. And this has been a scrappy match. Don't know where it's going or where it's going to end. Boom! And a massive backstabber. And now Ryan left alone with Big Boss. Went for the spear. Couldn't connect. And now Ryan with a window of opportunity. Backbreaker. And into a Russian leg sweep with a beautiful combination. And Loki working away on McNair on the outside. Ryan has a massive opportunity here to capitalize on. He just needs to take it if he can before the others get back in the ring. There's the stunner! But right as they get back in the ring, into the cover, it could be enough. McNair's not going to break it up. Ryan's no! Big Boss kicks again. And how has Big Boss got out of that one? Well, I guess McNair didn't seem worried. He didn't even attempt to come break it up. I guess he knew. There was still some fight left in Big Boss. McNair went for the gut kick. Couldn't quite connect. And now look at this. Oh, into a submission hold of his own. And look at this. Loki. Look at break it up. Ryan only just realized trying to break the hole, and he does. And out of the ring rolls McNair. But now look at Ryan, who's really getting rolling here in this matchup. Oh, and there's a big knee to the gut. And on the opposite side, and Big Boss trying to intervene here, and he does. And look at this. Oh, what a massive striking up spear. Taking down Loki and now Ryan. And Big Boss battling in the ring once more. Whoever connects next, you got to imagine, is going to walk out the winner. They need something big. They have a window of opportunity, and once again, neither of them are taking it. Big Boss has hesitated. And that hesitation might cost him as McNair comes back in the ring. And he's going to ignore Big Boss. He's going to go straight for Ryan. And Big Boss just taking a moment to breathe. Maybe it was a wise choice. Maybe he knew that the targeting would change. And McNair would prioritize someone else. So wait a minute. There we go. And now McNair is forced out of the ring. And now look at this. Looking for the drop kick. Loki's just going to let it happen wisely. There's the drop kick. Oh, and he was perfectly set up for the coup de grace, but Loki interjects. And now Loki with a snap over the shoulder and a kick down. And he hasn't made much of an impact in this match, but he's had his moments, and there's a big knee to turn the tide in his favor. Dragging to the middle of the ring. And now look at this. I was looking for a powerbomb there from a deadlift position. And now Ryan trying to capitalize on the window of opportunity here on Loki. And now Loki looking for the tombstone. Big counter again. This time by Ryan. Unable to connect with that tombstone. And now Ryan looking to fly there from the middle rope. Couldn't quite connect. And now McNair working away on Big Boss. So much happening in this match. Oh, look at Big Boss. 600 pounds and flying across the ring. He might have thrown him off guard here. Big Boss to get it. It's a 2 count. I think Ryan might have forced the referee's break a little earlier there. I'm not 100% sure, but look at this. Big Boss. Oh, and a massive headbutt. And now with a window of opportunity, there's a spear. And these two need to get back in the ring. And Loki's going to take it there because Big Boss has a window of opportunity now to end this matchup. But now he's going to take it to the outside, but McNair's not going to let him. He wants this done right now, and there's a massive drop kick. And look at this. Tombstone. Can he connect this time? He does. Tombstone pile driver. Ryan's out for the count, but Loki trying to deal with the other two. He might go for the counter. Oh, look at this. Big Boss up on the shoulders. Oh, McNair counter. DDT. And look at this. Loki going for another one. He's going for another tombstone. And everyone else is down. Loki's done it. This has got to be it. Ryan can't break it up. 2. Loki, no. McNair kicks. And how has he just done that? Loki takes down everyone in the ring. I thought it was over. But still, he fights on. And now look at this, McNair. Looking to capitalise on some space that he's got here. Looking for the missile drop kick. Is he going to make it through? He does. Yes, he does. Big drop kick. And now Ryan working away on Big Boss. Loki's still fighting back though. Big Boss rolls out of harm's way. Still no closer to deciding which way this is going to go. Look at this again. 1916. And now Ryan just kicks him while he's down there. McNair was going for the finish. Ryan counters. And now look at this. Ryan, Pele kick. Pele kick. Ryan has the opportunity here. And here it is. He's taking the most of it. Everyone else is down. This has got to be it. There it is. The punt. No. He misses the punt kick. Doesn't quite follow through. And the punt kick doesn't connect. Unbelievable. Oh, but look at this. Ryan got caught taunting here by Big Boss, who finally is back to his feet. And now he can capitalise. Spear. And with Ryan the only man left in the ring. This is it. He's not going for the cover. He hesitated again, and this has been Big Boss's biggest problem. Too much hesitation. And now he might be made to pay for that hesitation. Ryan has him in the middle of the ring. Loki sent back in the ring by PJ McNair. Look at this belly to belly from Big Boss. Taking down Ryan, and out rolls Ryan. Looking at trying to get rid of Loki. Couldn't quite do it now. Big Boss looking to capitalise. His back turned. And McNair goes crashing down. And now Big Boss and Loki left to battle it out in the ring. Big Boss looking to finish it. Can he do it? This is it. The opportunity. Can he get to the Money in the Bank? The Boss slam down. Goes Loki. No one there to break it up. Big Boss is going to the Money in the Bank. Let him know. Loki kicks. No one is giving up. And there's just no space for error in this type of matchup. You have to capitalise on the opportunities that present themselves. And still, no one is refusing to give in. Big drop kick there. And look at Ryan. Oh, what's Ryan thinking? Ryan was looking for the stunner there on Big Boss. And look at this, the double teamwork here while Loki is dazed. Oh, and Big Boss taking him down there with a double gut buster. And now Ryan. Oh, look at this. Wasn't paying attention to what Loki was doing. Tombstone, and Ryan's busted open. And the missile drop kick. Incoming again. Connects. 2 men down, and now McNair and Loki know they have to take care of each other to win this matchup. And look, and McNair doing whatever it takes to get that done. Oh, he missed him there with the grapple. And now look at this. Went for the pump handle, couldn't connect. McNair slipped out, and now he's got an opening. Can take him. McNair to take this match, and Ryan breaks it up. Ryan is hurt, and he is hurt bad. This match is so close to being done. Exploder suplex on the Big Boss. And now look at Ryan. Ryan with the window of opportunity. He has McNair right where he wants him. On the ropes. There's the knee to the gut. And another one on the opposite side. And now looking to wrap it up. Russian leg sweep. He could go for the cover right here. But he wants to make sure. Ryan looking for the Pele kick again. Connects. Oh, but look at this. McNair just shrugs it off. Oh, and Ryan, his leg fell funny there on his leg. And now Loki back in the ring. Oh, and was looking for the missile drop kick, but Loki intervened. And now look at this. Big suplex. Oh, and was looking for the spear. But Loki pushed McNair out the way. He pushed McNair out the way, and McNair saved by the bell. And the Big Boss just continues to strike away on McNair. And now Loki and Big Boss left with an opening in the ring. Looking for the knee. Big connection. Busted open. This is it. It's surely going to be it. Can Ryan get up to break the cover? He's a little dazed. He gets back inside. Is he going to be able to make it? He does. Right before the count of 3. And that was surely all over. Look at this. Pele kick. Pele kick. Ryan with the opening. He's got it. Surely he's got it. McNair back to his feet. Can he break it up? 2. He's got it surely. Yes, he does. McNair hesitated. And Ryan capitalizes. Ryan has done it. Ryan is going to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, we said last week he decided not to fight Big Willie for the #1 contendership for the TV title. And clearly this is why. A master strategist and an ultimate opportunist there. Capitalised on a massive window of opportunity. And Ryan has knocked off Loki, Big Boss, and McNair. And he is now the final man in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Friday Fight Night brand. Big win. He had to fight hard for it. And the super athlete continues to show how good he is. Shows what he can do inside that ring. And the blood pours from his face, but another win for the super athlete. And he's now got himself a chance to get another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship if he can win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Big win for Ryan. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Oh, hold on a minute. Look here, backstage, Wilson Woodward. He's still not done tonight. And squaring up to the man who beat him at Warzone. And now look at this. And these two brawling in the backstage area. What is all this about? These two fighting here in the backstage arena. And Wilson Woodward continues to assault everyone in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this is literally just moments after Ryan Austin becomes the 4th member from Friday Fight Night. And I guess Ryan will be next on the hit list, but he's already taken quite a beating. And Austin Creed not getting involved there, even though he's there in the background, talking to our interviewer, excuse me. And now look at Liam Connors fighting back here. Deadlift powerbomb on top of the box. Added impact there, and Wilson Woodward, his attacks haven't exactly worked tonight. And at the pay-per-view, lost to the open challenge that he set to Liam Connors, which granted Connors entry into the Money in the Bank. But now Connors and Woodward battling backstage. Clearly Woodward a little salty after his defeat, but just wanting to do as much damage as possible before the Money in the Bank ladder match, if he can do so. Well, all the Fight Night people have been deciding. Monday Night Mayhem still have 3 more people to decide who's going into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh, look at that, crashing into the chair there. Added impact everywhere. It's so dangerous in this backstage area. And look at Liam Connors there, a beautiful combination. And just crashing him into the box. And seeming unfazed there is Austin Creed. I guess he's just getting used to seeing this. This happens way too often. These backstage brawls, particularly here on Friday Fight Night. Look at this. Boom, big trading of fists. It's interesting to see the Monday Night Mayhem Tag Team Champion out here on the Friday Fight Night. I guess he's just watching on, supporting the brand. Oh, look at this. Crashing him in. Oh, nearly hit them and Creed off to protect her. And that's not what I guess he was expecting from this interview here on Friday Fight Night. And look at this. Oh, look at this. What's he thinking? Woodward. Oh, right on the concrete. So much damage can be done in these backstage brawls. Oh, look at this. Scoops him up. Oh, and a beautiful move there by Liam Connors. And this is getting chaotic back here. You really would hope that security would start stepping in instead of watching, where we've seen in the past. They quite clearly just sit there and watch. And now look at this. Taking matters into his own hands here. We're progressing further and further around the backstage area. And now look at this. Looking for a powerbomb. Oh! On top of the fire extinguisher. And look at this. Wilson Woodward is feeling himself here. One attack didn't quite work for him earlier with Max Danger. But trying to make this one work. Oh, look at that. Went for that fireman's carry. Slam. Couldn't quite connect. Look at this. Oh, and a takedown by Liam Connors. And this attack on the Friday Fight Night Money in the Bank participants hasn't exactly worked so well for Wilson Woodward as of yet. Of course, it is thanks to Wilson Woodward that Liam Connors has this opportunity. And right now, these two just brawling backstage. And more people just watching on backstage see that in the background. No one's willing to get involved. They don't want to be the next target on Woodward's attack from behind list, which is racking up as of late. Oh, look at this, another deadlift powerbomb. Lights out for Woodward. It has not been his night tonight, but he is clearly hungry to walk out the Money in the Bank holder. Will he do it at Uprising? We'll find out when the time comes, but we move on down to the rest of the actual card. Time for some tag team action, and with the Vikings of Destiny out of tag team action for some time with the injury of Noah, the Vikings of Destiny will have to watch as the Wolfpac carry around the Mayhem Tag Team Championships, and that must be a bitter sweet, that must be a bitter taste in their mouths. Not sweet at all. But the Wolfpac finally did what they set out to do. King Sam and Dave and Steve both hold the titles at the same time, and look at this. This is not the sight we wanted to see. David leading them out again here. I still don't know why that's happening. I'm sure King Sam would love to explain, but there he is again. The Tag Team Champions and the World Heavyweight Champion here at the same time once again. It's a terrifying scene here that we hope that we don't become accustomed to seeing for the sake of the company. The Wolfpac era really in its truest form here, and tonight they take on the only real other tag team capable of taking them on tonight. A win here will grant them a shot at the tag team titles. It is a return for these guys. We haven't seen them in quite some time, but here they come, making their way down to the ring. It's John Cutter and El Murica back. Team Brenden returning to the ring. It's been quite some time since we've seen them. They didn't get off to the best of starts and couldn't capitalize on any of the opportunities that they have been given. But now they have a chance to redeem themselves here by knocking off the tag team champions if they can. The Wolfpac have been on a reign through the tag team division that has stretched across 2 months of pure dominance, and the Vikings of Destiny couldn't stop them, and so right now they must be thinking, no one can stop us, in typical Wolfpac thinking fashion. But tonight, John Cutter and El Murica can get the job done. If they can get it done, they will become the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. But you've got to ask yourself, if these guys can't do it, who really else is there to step up? The Danger family is half injured. The Vikings of Destiny are half injured. There's no one left to step up to the Wolfpac if these two can't get the job done here on Friday Fight Night. So what is going to happen? We will have to find out. But it's David going to start this one off, leading him out. And here we go. Bell rings. And El Murica is going to start off here against David, as I just said there, and a good start there, slamming him down. Sam providing a watchful eye. As I said, the general manager can ban him for periods of time from watching each other's matches, but he can't ban him from ever. And of course, King Sam won't be in action tonight, but Brad will, and he'll be taking on Travis in tonight's main event. The former television champion gets a shot at the former World Heavyweight Championship under the watchful eye of Sam, of course. Inverted DDT. The Wolfpac may have started their tag team title reign off by winning it in quite an unfair fashion. The ambush of the Vikings of Destiny by Bob and Allen, which initially started their path of destruction. But since then, they've been practically unbeatable. They've destroyed the Vikings of Destiny on several occasions. And the Vikings of Destiny, they've captured the wins on several singles victories, but yet to get the job done in tag team action against the tag champs. And that, of course, their rivalry is going to have to be put on hold for a little while, because they are injured, or at least one of them is. Loki competed earlier tonight, unable to capture a spot in the Money in the Bank. But look at this, looking for a DDT. Connects there by El Murica. And now he might consider tagging out. He does. In comes the big man, John Cutter, the powerhouse of the team. And these two have been tag team partners since the birth of WIW. Even back when it was WYW. these two have been together and they've been working hard together. They have beaten the Wolfpack on a couple of occasions, but this year, when it really counts, they haven't got the job done. Look at this, David just making light work of both of them here. He has been so dominant last couple of weeks, as has Steven. King Sam, since bringing in Submission Game, he really has proven his dominance as well. That crossface chicken wing done the damage several occasions. Beautiful move there. And King Sam just watching on, and he must be enjoying what he's seeing here from his partners. Only one title they didn't walk out with, and that's the TV title. But of course, entitled to a full contractual rematch is Travis. And Travis tonight gets to prove his worth once again to the Wolfpack if he can knock off Original Brad in tonight's main event. And Brad, of course, will be cashing in his rematch cause at Uprising as well. Oh, look at that, went for a military press. Couldn't capitalize. Steve couldn't capitalize on the space he was given either. And now look at this, looking for a suplex. Oh, but look at this. Showing off his strength here, the big man, the former Illinois Correctional inmate. Slamming him down here, John Cutter. Now might consider tagging out. He does. And these two are a very solid team. They work together really well. And we know their finishing move, the G91, has the capability of wrapping it up at any given moment if they can connect. We've seen it in the past. They're trying to do the same again here. Look at this. Armbar applied. Away from the rope. Steve can't break it up by rope break. He's going to have to force him off if he can, and he does. Wriggles his way out. Almost. And that's more promising signs from what's been a bad start here for Team Brenden. And the and the Wolfpack team trying to just completely take over this match, which they have done so far. But El Murica starting to provide some fight back here. And now look at this, sending him to the corner. This is not where he wants to be. A dangerous place. Tag made. And look at this. More tag team work here from Team Brenden. Double takedown. And look at this, trying to crawl between his corner, trying to get out of the ring if he can. Rolls out of harm's way for a second. Oh, look at this. Caught his own partner, David, going to be tagged in on that window of opportunity. And a beautiful play there from the Wolfpack, making them collide with each other. King Sam seems impressed by what he's seeing so far. Gets irritated at points with what they're doing, but they've been in majority control. That can be said. Trapped in the corner, but once again, David fights out of it. And now up on the shoulders here. Not where you want to be in a gutbuster. Oh, and straight into a senton as well. Wolfpack straight into a cover. They've been pretty dominant in this matchup, but not dominant enough to get the job done just yet. The Fight Night Tag Team Champions really have shown their stuff as of late. And coming into their second month as Tag Team Champions. Looking to see who's ready to step up. They've beaten every tag team except the Danger Family, but the Danger Family have only just formed as a real tag team, and of course now one of them's injured. No one left to stand in the way for John Cutter and El Murica to take this opportunity if they can. Went for the military press, couldn't get it done. And now to the corner, not where he wants to be. Looking for it. Looking to connect, sleeping with the Wolves. And into the cover, but El Murica's going to break it up straight away. And I think David knew that almost instantly, and that is why he didn't come immediately to break it up. Look at this. Oh, I thought he was going to carry on attacking El Murica, but the referee telling him to get back in the ring. But now El Murica's dealt with, and now there's a window of opportunity here for the Wolfpack to wrap this one up if they can go for sleeping with the Wolves again. But look at this. El Murica counters, but tag comes in David. And look at this. David just hammering the fists away. And look at this, into an armbar hit. Oh no, into a crossface. Didn't lock it in for long enough to make the tap. When Steve finally recovers and gets out of harm's way. Look at this, David really leading the charge here for the Wolfpack. And the sleeping with the Wolves, as it's now been named, as I've now been informed, connects beautifully. But it didn't get the job done. Well, it might have got the job done if not for the intervention. And then look at this, David. Going for the cover. Hold on a minute. Look at this. Using the ropes as leverage. Murica's not going to be able to break it up. It's a 2 count. The referee is really not seeing any of these cheating tactics here. The Wolfpack tried to do whatever it's necessary to get the job done. Dragged to his corner. Tag in comes Steve. The Wolfpac, the Fight Night Tag Team Champions, have worked together brilliantly. And continuing to do so here. Now look at this. Steve looking to fly. Big connection there. Straight into the cover from that splash off the middle rope, and it's a 2 count. Oh, America had to take out the referee to break up the count. Look at this. David again. Oh, and a massive suplex. Catching the leg. Look at this. The Wolfpac in full control. And they know it. They're all enjoying themselves. Sam's enjoying himself. And of course, the new World Heavyweight Champion knows he's not competing tonight, so he can just sit back and watch the Wolfpac continue their destruction here on Friday Fight Night. There's the super kick. Owen was looking to get him in the corner there for sleeping with the walls. Hasn't been able to do so. He does now. El Murica's down. He's not going to be able to save him. Oh, but look at this. He's not done with him just yet. Enjoying himself further to the outside. Steven looking for the drive-by drop kick. Almost taking his head off there. And could go straight into the cover here. And he does. A dominating display by the Wolfpac. They knock off John Cotterrell. No! John Cotterrell kicks it too. And I don't think he can believe his eyes. And now dragging him to the ring. He hasn't really been putting up a fight back. But still fights on here. And now it's right next to Sexy Partner using the ropes to add some added impact. And this has really been a destruction of John Cotterrell and Al America. But yet they fight on, refusing to give in. Into the corner now. Oh, and he manages to avoid a tag. And now look at this. Big suplex. Needs to tag out now. Decides against it though. Fights on, and now look at this. Into a camel clutch. Got him in a good position here. David's not breaking it up. Maybe he sees the rope breakers occurring. Breaks it up and out he goes. Needed to tag out there. They're still fighting on. Still trying to find some fight back. It just hasn't worked out so far. Look at this. In their corner, and now sending him to the other corner wisely. And Owen might have been looking for some tag team action there. Couldn't quite connect. And now back into their corner. Trying to just establish some dominance. One of these teams. Well, it's been a dominant match for the Wolfpac by every stretch. No matter where you look, it's been Wolfpac dominating. Oh, look at that. Went for a discus forearm. Couldn't connect. David just ducked out of the way. And look at that big boot. Now David's in the middle rope. Oh, went for a splash and couldn't quite connect. And El America. Oh, and a massive kick to the top of the head. And now wearing him down here. Trying to provide a fight back for his team if he can do it. Picks him up. Looking for a Hurricane Rana, but caught into a powerbomb. And now trying to crawl away back to John Cutter, who I'm surprised still wants back in this match despite the beating he's taken. And the longer this match goes on, the harder and harder the fight back for John Cutter and El America is proving to be a pile driver onto the knee. And not even giving him a second to recover. Straight to the corner. We know what they're looking for here. Wolfpac, the Fight Night Tag Team Champions. Looking to put him away here. Big pile driver, but look at this, he's not done there. And into a superplex. A suplex, excuse me. And now, oh wait, what's Steve doing? In his corner, taking off the turnbuckle padding. Oh, look at this, America still providing a fight back. John Cutter wants to come back in, but look at this. El Murica making a mockery of the Wolfpac there. Nearly got caught on the ropes. And now what's he thinking? We're going to try to fight back here, Big DDT. And now an opportunity here. Look at this. Looking for the moon stomp. Are they about to stun the world? Can they beat the Wolfpac? Look at this. Moon stomp, no. Couldn't connect. Springs back to his feet though. Tries to recover. But Steve still has him. He still has his number right now. Look at this. Scoop up slam. Connects beautifully. Trying to crawl back to his corner. And Steve. Wait, what? That's a tag? Oh, he got him. I didn't see the connection, but the referee's giving it permission to go. And look at that big clothesline. Finally connects. Oh, and tried to capitalize. Do it again. But now trapped in the Wolfpac corner is John Cutter, and that's not where you want to be. Here we go. Looking to put it away. Good night, John Cutter. Sleeping with the Wolves. And straight into the cover. America nowhere to be seen. It's over. The Wolfpac destroyed the only... No! What? What? And I think America might have broken it up there as he got back in. Because there's no way he kicked out of that on his own. Look at the blood pouring from his face. Look, he keeps kicking out. He keeps fighting on, but there's no offense. And he needs to put in some offense, or this match is going to end in defeat, no matter how long it takes him to do it. Looking for another pile driver, and it connects again. And rolls straight into another superplex. This is ridiculous. John Cutter's taking a beating, but the match is being kept on. This time, America making the break happen with the 2 count as he enters back in the ring. John Cutter fights on. There's a big shot. Oh, look at this. Distraction there by David. And now taking matters into his own hands. Look at this. The monster trying to rage through and take everyone down here. And his criminal instincts kicking in here. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful move there. King Sam has still yet to even interject. Doesn't need to. He senses his team are in complete control. Look at this. Oh! Package pile driver straight into the cover. That's got to be it. And he does it. There's only so much he can take. So much destruction that can be dished out. And they did just that. Big, big win for the Wolfpac. They could have won it ages ago. El America kept the match alive. But the Wolfpac destroyed John Cutter and El America. But now what? Now there's no one left to take on the Wolfpac. Who are they going to be defending their titles against? There's literally no one left to get in their way. And look at this, the World Heavyweight Champion celebrates another victory with his team. And the symbol showing the Wolfpac dominance. The Wolfpac era continues here, and it will continue for quite some time by the looks of things. The Tag Team Championships on lockdown by Steve and David. And who is there even left to take down the Wolfpac in the Tag Team titles? We will find out, I guess, sooner rather than later. But it's now time for another Wolfpac event. But before tonight's main event, we have one more match. And it's really almost a coronation match for the new television champion, Big Willie. Gonna come out here tonight for the first time as champion. And look at the confidence exuding from him here. After his big win in the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match, Big Willie coming down here to get some in-ring fighting down. And the television champion looking really, really confident here, and he deserves to be. His fight at Warzone was absolutely brilliant. He put on a great showing, and now has earned the right to be called the television champion. But tell you what, this man has been on a dominant warpath since joining WIW, and now he has the title. And I can't think of anyone who's going to be able to take it away from him with relative ease. The television champion, of course, has to deal with Travis, of course, at some point, who will have his rematch whenever he chooses to. May that be Uprising or not. That's completely his call. But the television champion has got a task here to do tonight. He's got to prove why he was the champion. He's got an opponent here tonight ready to take him on. And who is it, you ask? Who's ready to take on the TV champion? It is Soulman Akira, who's made quite an impact, not quite the impact he would have liked so far in WIW, and continues to try and show his stuff off if he can. Looking for a big win here against the television champion. Remember, it doesn't guarantee you a title match if you are to pick up a victory, unless the GM says so. But for Soulman Akira, it's not about the title right now, it's about picking up the wins in the win column. He's had some opportunities, Akira, and hasn't been able to capitalize. And now he needs to start doing just that. He's had some impressive displays, he's had some impressive showings, but for right now he needs to get them wins in the win column. And what a win it would be, knocking off the new television champion. That could be one of the biggest wins of his career to date. And for Soulman Akira, what's he going to be able to do here in this one? Is he going to be able to conquer this beast? Look at this, taunting him already. And Big Willie, so confident. Such a big man, and yet he has the power to match. Not a lot of the big men here tend to do that. But look at this, straight out the back. Soulman Akira with the strikes, bringing it to the WIW champion. Television champion. Look at this, straight into the cover. Oh, look at this. Making his intentions clear straight away. He doesn't want to end this one quickly. He wants to make an example of the television champion. Leg drag. And what a start it is from Soulman Akira. And a big drop kick to the back. Look at this. What an impressive display from Soulman Akira. Oh, and Big Willie. Oh, and a big threat there with the fist. Almost signaling he's about to rip him apart. And that's what he's intending to do. But look at this. Soulman Akira still fights on. And look at this Russian leg sweep. Inbound Soulman Akira. This has been quite a display from him so far. Just from the get-go. And the television champion might be too relaxed here. Too confident. Following his big victory. That he might be letting his guard down just a little bit. And look at Soulman Akira. Oh, and a beautiful move. Inverted cutter there from the top of the rope. And now going for the cover. He thinks he's done enough. It's a 2. Oh! Not a good sign there. An early 2 count. And Soulman Akira eyeing up the target. It's quite a big target. Hard to miss. And now look at this. Looking to scoop him up. Oh, but look at that. Just using his weight to keep him down on the floor. And now an opportunity to capitalize. Couldn't quite there. And now look at this. Soulman Akira once again. Oh, and he couldn't capitalize. These two just trying to get an upper hand. Soulman Akira's done so far. Now look at this. Bouncing him off the ropes. And an impact crashing down on the apron. Soulman Akira, where is this coming from? This has been by far his best performance. And we're only just starting in this matchup. Look at that. Massive power slam down on the television champion. And this has been so impressive from Soulman Akira. But as we saw at the pay-per-view, it takes so much to keep this man down. Look at this. What a catch. Into the Alabama slam. And Soulman Akira. Oh, wait a minute. Soulman Akira. Look at this. Look at it. Still the win here. And it's only a 2. And look at this. Big Willie can't even get a shot in right now. And now look at this. Looking for a bonsai drop. Straight into the cover. Has he actually done it that easily? Oh my god. Soulman Akira's done it. What a win for Soulman Akira. Unbelievable scenes here tonight. The television champion gets knocked off with ease there. And what was that about? Unbelievable win for Soulman Akira. And Soulman Akira has his arm raised by the referee. Oh, look at this. Travis making his mark here back on Big Willie and Soulman Akira. It doesn't matter who else gets in line. This man has his rematch. And Big Willie has just been sent a warning from the former television champion. Big statements made here tonight from Travis and from Soulman Akira. Let's move on now the rest of the card. And to close off tonight's show, we have 2 former champions who left the pay-per-view without their titles. It's Original Brad who's going to be taking on Travis here tonight. The former World Heavyweight Champion making his way down first. A bitter taste in his mouth after losing to King Sam in that extreme, no disqualification, submission matchup. And King Sam was a wise man. He knew that Brad had a weakness in submission game, and he capitalized on it perfectly. That's exactly what you'd expect from someone as good as a tactician is as King Sam. That's what he needed to do, and that's what he did. He's a smart man, King Sam. He knows that. He knows what he can do, and he's not afraid to show it off in that ring. But for Brad, he needs to make a statement here tonight. He needs to bounce back from that defeat and send a message to the champ saying he's coming. That he's ready to get back the title that he had to fight hard for. The Original Brad has progressed so far in such a short space of time, but losing the championship must have been a huge, huge blow to him. As it would have been to this man. Oh, look at this. King Sam down here. Where's Travis? King Sam's come down here by himself. Oh no, not again. Are we about to do this again? the World Heavyweight Champion, has come down here by himself once again, almost playing with Original Brad at this point. Almost turning around and saying that he's just wants to destroy him and embarrass him as often as possible. Oh wait, I just realised what's happened. Travis is invisible, okay. Like, come on. Really? Really? This game gives me nothing, man. This game gives me nothing. And look at this. Brenden fucking... What is going on? I can't work with this game, man. This game is so broken. In the last episode, if you did not watch it, I intentionally left in me restarting a match. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to show how broken this game truly is. And I've just shown it again here. Travis has come down to the ring with Harry Potter's invisible freaking cloak on. I don't know. But Wolfpac, they do know how to make an entrance, don't they? And I guess this match is on the way. Travis didn't get off to the best start, but he's got more and more dominant as he went on. But at the pay-per-view, all the dominance went awry and was the first person eliminated. And I bet from there he must have been fearing that the Wolfpac leader, King Sam, was ready to throw him out. The only person to walk out without a championship. But he knows he has a rematch. And by Uprising, we could have an entire championship of Friday Fight Night in the hands of the Wolfpac. Because they have, right now, it looks like they're not even defending the tag team titles because there's no one left to face them. As for the World Heavyweight Championship, Original Brad's going to have his rematch with King Sam. But King Sam, I'm sure, will have a plan in action, preparing for that one. And Travis will have a rematch as well. Look at this. Brad rolling out of harm's way here, taking a second to breathe. Travis really bringing it to him here. And I think Brad has really let his game down here. But maybe it's the numbers game. Maybe that's been weighing on his mind coming into matches like this. He hasn't had a good showing against the Wolfpac, but he has had some wins against them. He beat all 4 of them in a 4-on-4 tag team match just before Resurrection, where he won the first title. And now look at this. There's an axe kick to the back of the head. Look at this. Travis sending a message to Big Willie here, who's already lost once tonight. And Travis made his statement made there and got himself involved. BFT. And look at this. Brad doesn't know what to do. But it takes a lot to keep him down. He saw at Warzone what it took. It took nearly choking him out completely to wrap it up. Oh, look at this. Trying to hype the crowd up here. Might have been a big mistake there by Brad. And now with a window of opportunity once again to the opposite side of the ropes. Oh, look at this. Fight's on. Straight back in the ring. To the corner. To the Wolfpac corner. Bob and Alan watching on here. It's been a while since we've seen them at ringside. Oh, look at this. Crashing into the corner. Oh, look at this. Big boot. And following it through with a leg drop. And Brad fighting back here all of a sudden. After a really slow start, he fights on to the middle rope. Oh, and he connects there. Almost with the knees rather than the fists, which were the intention. But Bob and Alan down at ringside here with King Sam, who watches on from behind both of them. Just tactically keeping himself out of Brad's way. We know Brad must be angry from the loss that he suffered at Warzone. And tonight, trying to send a message back to the current WIW champion, if he can. And look at this. Shots to the gut. And now look at this. Oh, tried to connect there with a cutter. Couldn't quite connect. And now look at this. Electric chair from Original Brad. Spins him around. Oh, but look, big counter. Big counter. And Brad just can't get going in this one. The rope break's going to stop that count. And now Original Brad in trouble. Double axe handle to the back. Travis really is dominating in this matchup. And this is not what we expected to see from the former champion. King Sam, Bob and Alan loving what they're seeing. Massive DDT from the top rope. From the middle rope, excuse me. And now look at this going straight back there. To play to the crowd. The Wolfpac era is in full force. Travis, of course, will have to deal with Big Willie. He tried to send that message earlier on tonight. And it might not even be just him. Soulman Akira made a big impression. He might be claiming for a triple threat. And the last thing he needs is another multi-man match. He just wants to deal with Big Willie one-on-one. I mean, he'll have that opportunity. But you've got to admit now he has a claim to go on for the title himself. Soulman Akira. Oh, look at this. The second that Brad takes control. Oh, look at this. Brad was looking for a choke slam on him. Oh, look at that. That might have just been the biggest toss across the ring I have ever seen. And a big axe kick. Straight away, Alan getting involved at the sight of Brad getting in some kind of control. And now Brad in trouble. Looking to put him away here. For the gut-wrench powerbomb. Connects. Brad's taking a beating here. And with the numbers game coming in full effect, Brad is taken down here. But no! What? He kicked! And Travis can't believe it! Appealing for the 3 count. But he kicks out. 2 axe kicks. A gut-wrench powerbomb. And several distractions. And yet he still fights on. King Sam enjoying himself here, watching his #1 contender getting beaten down. He's making a big fuss here, a big event of this win, of this opportunity to watch Wolfpac members take out Brad, but they know how tough he is. He showed at the pay-per-view how difficult he is to fight, but look at this! Spinning him around here, original Brad, king of swing. And look at this, he's going to toss him in the middle of the ring if he can. Oh, and he does. And look at this, he's not done. He's not done. Original Brad. Looking for the battle axe. Connects. Battle axe. And he's done for. Travis is done for. The Wolfpac can't catch the referee's attention. No! Another kick out, this time by Travis. And Brad can't believe it. A king of swing, followed by a battle axe. And that wasn't enough to get the job done. And now look at this, Travis trying to get the job done himself. Oh! And I've never seen him do that before. Straight into the split. Oh, look at this. On the ropes. The referee hasn't even noticed it again. 2 count and it's only a 2. How does the referee keep missing that? That's like the 3rd time tonight that's happened. And the 3rd time that the referee's not seen it. And the Wolfpac worrying signs. Because Brad is just not going down. Oh! And the elbow caught him there. And he's busted open. And another toss. This time into the turnbuckle. Now going high risk. Doing whatever it takes to get the job done. Shooting star press. And into the cover. Brad's taking a beating. Surely that's enough. He's done it. Travis knocks off original Brad. And the streak, the losing streak, continues. Right off the back of his winning streak. It's been a rough couple of weeks for Brad. And it's only getting worse as the Wolfpac continue their domination here on original Brad. It took a lot to keep him down, granted. But there was only so much he could take, and the shooting star press was what wrapped it up. And Travis walks out with a win against original Brad. And King Sam must be loving that. And Travis with a big win for the Wolfpac once again. Brad really struggling. Oh, look at this. And he's not done. Here come Bob and Alan. Back from ringside. And look at this. A steel chair coming into the works. And Brad getting leveled here by Travis. Bob and Alan, the newest members of the Wolfpac, dismantling them. Travis sending a lot of warnings tonight, but sending one for the whole Wolfpac to original Brad. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to close up tonight's show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you are new to it. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.